It is Tuesday, July 12th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back with our three best picks of the day. We got our favorite money line, player prop, and no one first inning, plus some Dinger Tuesday picks coming your guys' way.
Oh, that sounds great, Austin. As always, hit that subscribe button. I just looked right before we recorded. 25 subscribers away from the big 35K mark. You guys are absolutely killing it with the support. Good days and bad, right? But you guys are still here for the Calling Our Shot community. Well, we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you. Hopefully we can hit 35K today. And if we do, we'll do a subscriber parlay giveaway tomorrow. Like we said yesterday, we only got a couple more days until the All-Star break. So we're going to go into this one starting a heater starting today because yesterday was not too kind to us. An 0-3 day, man. As brutal as it might get, Padres minus 1.5. I'm so sorry, Logan. You absolutely did not deserve that. They were up 6-3 going into the bottom of the ninth. And then they gave up 2 runs, won 6-5 with 2 outs. Worth noting, Tim Anderson goes 1 for 4, only gets us 1 base. And then the Phillies hit a home run in the first. We've lost 2 straight no-run first innings via the home run, and that was all the Phillies scored yesterday. So, man, it was a brutal day. But this is why we like to preach bankroll management, guys. It's you got to preach it because we're up, 17 units on the year, but we're not going to win money every day, and that's why we want to be transparent for you guys. Always want to recap, our days, our wins, our losses. We love bringing out the brooms, but yesterday we brought out the brooms in the wrong way. That's just the nature of betting the MLB, but we're going to keep getting into it. We're going to keep being profitable, hopefully, all season long. So we appreciate you guys, as always, for tuning into the weekly videos and the daily videos. We'll have our podcast later tonight. If you want to drop any questions down below for our podcast, let us know what you guys want us to talk about. We also will have new COS All-Stars, KD and Kyrie. We're still waiting on you guys to decide where you guys are going to play next season, but, we appreciate you for rejoining the COS All-Star group. And today it is Taco Tuesday, which means PrizePicks will have some advantageous lines. So we'll have a parlay of the day on Odds Jam. We'll have the Odds Jam parlay, but also put a PrizePicks parlay down below in the pinned comment section. Check it out. Use code COS or the link down below. Sign up for PrizePicks for 100% deposit match up to $100. Look, Logan, I got no more intro. I just need a winner today. What do you got for the people?
Yeah, look, after yesterday was what we like to call a bad beat, a terrible beat. So I'm wearing my Fresh Beats shirt, right? We need some good vibes. We need a winner today. And you said it's Dinger Tuesday. Well, to me, it's also Underdog Tuesday. We're gonna cash an underdog today. I feel great about this one. We're going to the Angels versus Astros game. I'm taking the Angels money line. Plus 110 odds on BetMGM's the best value, as Austin is pulling up Odds Jam right here. You look at it right there. And to me, the trappiest favorite line is in that minus 120 range, which you're seeing across the board, minus 125, right? To me, it just makes so much sense to pick the Astros at minus 125. Look, I did it last year, right? Let's do some line reading. The 56 and 29 Astros are only slight favorites versus the 38 and 49 Angels. It's nearly a 20 win difference between the two teams. And at that price, I just feel like they're really kind of asking you to bet Astros. The Astros are in the chase spot too. What do I mean by chase spot? Well, guys, if you're losing in the early slate, you're like, where can I go for some late game winners, some late night action? Well, 88% of the money and 70% of the bets are on Astros run line at like plus 130-ish value. Look, if the books just give away free money, then so be it. But I just don't think that's how it works. It's not how it works in my experience, right? And especially they got a good pitcher going today, right? Luis Garcia, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 7 Ks, 3 earned runs versus the Angels back in April. The Astros did go on to win that game. So if you look at that, you're like, okay, that pretty solid start. Now it's worth noting the Angels were able to hit him, so that's positive. And the Angels are a good offense at home. I don't want to touch any road Angels. I'll touch home Angels though. 8th in OPS at home, 25th overall in hits. But that jumps to 8th in hits at home. So this is a near top 10 offense at home, despite all the turmoil that the Angels teams endured, right? And versus Garcia, I pulled some of their hitting splits. Pretty good, actually. Walsh, 7 for 14. Ohtani, 5 for 15. Marsh, 4 for 8. I think Trout's like 1 for 3. He hasn't seen him a ton. But you look at those and you're like, so we should be able to get some production throughout this Angels order. I have faith in them to bring the bats today and give us a good chance at cashing this underdog. Now, who has to hold up on the pitching end? Noah Syndergaard has to hold up. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and a 2-0 Angels win versus Houston back in April. So he has faced this Astros team. Now, the Astros team back in April was a different team, right? For sure. They haven't rounded into form that they're in now. But you know what? Syndergaard is a good pitcher at home. Again, I can't stress this enough. I wouldn't probably be picking this if it was in Houston. But Syndergaard, 2.62 ERA at home and a 0.99 WHIP at home. So he shows control. He's not giving up earned runs like it's going out of style. So we like that. And I pulled some of their splits versus Syndergaard. Not a ton of plate appearances at all. Altuve, for what it's worth, 0 for 3. Bregman, 0 for 1. If for some reason Altuve puts up a stinker today, I'm feeling great about our underdog pick. We'll talk about bullpens now. Angels, 19th in bullpen ERA. Houston is first in bullpen ERA. The bullpens are what sold me yesterday. It didn't matter that the Rockies bullpen was so much worse than the Padres. Padres bullpen still collapsed. So, guys, my point in that is you can look at statistically, you can feel a little bit better about your Astros pick saying, oh, yeah, they're first in bullpen ERA. But let me tell you, it doesn't really matter. Like these bats will get us some runs against Luis Garcia. I'm confident in that. We're riding the Angels. I do want to talk before I toss it to Austin. I want to talk about a couple leans that I had. I almost came on here and gave you guys Cubs money line. I think the Orioles 8-game winning streak is in jeopardy. Just saying, I really do. I think that line is that plus money still is begging you for that. The books will get sharper on Orioles. That's for sure. And I also think the books are pretty sharp on that Diamondbacks versus Giants game, right? I lean Diamondbacks plus 1.5. Didn't want to back Dallas Keuchel today, though. That's the only reason I didn't pull the trigger there. But Austin, what do you got for your player prop today? It's a good one.
Yeah. We're sticking in that Orioles-Cubs game. I'm actually going to be backing a Baltimore Oriole, a friend of the program, Ryan Mountcastle. We're taking his over 1.5 bases at plus 105 on FanDuel. Look, you can't disagree with the value here, plus 105. You see sharper books all the way at minus 119. I got my Baltimore Orioles hat here to support me with some good vibes. Now, obviously, we love Ryan Mountcastle, but before we get into it, I promised I would do some Dinger Tuesday picks. So here are the guys I do like potentially to go long in these games. Obviously, FanDuel has a Dinger Tuesday promo. I do like Kyle Schwarber, Ryan Mountcastle, obviously, and Byron Buxton. I think all these three guys got a good chance. We'll recap maybe. We'll talk about these guys maybe at the end of the program. But like I talked about, Mountcastle, friend of the program, not just because we love him, but also he does know us. We obviously went to high school with him, and we love Ryan Mountcastle over here. He's been on our podcast before, which will be live tomorrow morning. Now, Ryan will not be on that one. We wish he will. Maybe he'll be on one in the future. But Mountcastle and the Orioles, like Logan said, at Wrigley Field today, taking on the Cubs. Now, since June, Mountcastle been a beast on the road, batting .338 and with 25 hits, 6 home runs, and 10 doubles in only 18 games. So 16 extra base hits, 18 games. Pretty good. Now, he's had 2+ bases in 11 of those 18 games. And today for the Cubs, we'll have Adrian Sampson. Now, Sampson is, it's hard to really read into a guy's stats when he's only thrown 21 and a 2/3 innings pitched this year. But he does have a 2.91 ERA and a 1.02 WHIP. He's been solid. This is still Wrigley Field where, a fly ball, the wind can take it out of the ballpark. And that's what we're hoping for today, obviously, because we're riding with Ryan on Dinger Tuesday. Now, Sampson's not going to be a guy that's going to pitch, 7, 8 innings pitched. If he does, the Cubs are absolutely winning this game. But he's only thrown 5 2/3 innings pitched the most this year. I don't really see him going far into this game. And the Cubs do own one of the worst bullpens in the league. 5th worst bullpen ERA. They've actually allowed the most home runs in the MLB at 54 total this season. And so I think if, Ryan maybe struggles through his first 1 or 2 at-bats against Sampson, he's going to be having to go up against that bullpen, which I'm confident he can get, a meatball right down the plate. Now, something I love about Ryan, which might not be great for him statistically, he's not going to walk a whole lot. Just the 12th percentile walk percentage. This guy's going to come up and swing, and he's going to swing for the fences, and that's what we want to see. Ryan is not a guy that's going to walk a whole lot, and we don't want to see him going out and drawing 2-3 walks. Those are just painful to watch if you're betting the base prop. Now, Ryan also owns a 97th percentile expected batting average, a 96th percentile average exit velocity. This guy that's going to hit the ball pretty hard, and I know Orioles fans love him out there because he's going to hit the ball hard, and if he does get good contact, that's why he gets a lot of doubles and home runs. He's going to bat 3rd in this lineup for the Orioles. Most likely, he's been 3rd the last couple weeks for the most part. So 4 plate appearances guaranteed for him unless, Sampson throws a no-hitter, which is unlikely. And if the Orioles hit the ball pretty well, he could potentially see 5 plate appearances, which would be awesome today. Now, like I said, he's only plus 250 on some books, even plus 225 to hit a home run. Pretty low value for him. I think he's got a good chance. Hasn't homered in 5 straight games. Could he be due on Dinger Tuesday? I say yes. Go get us a first inning home run, Mr. Ryan. We love you. We're taking you over 1.5 bases at plus 105 value. That's what we're riding with as a player prop. But Logan, you know what time it is, man. It's NRFI Nation time. And it hurts to wave these flags after you've been ruined by 2 straight home runs. I mean, you can't draw up a worse beat than a home run to ruin a no-run first inning. So hopefully we don't get one today. we're going to the Rangers versus Athletics. Nowhere in first inning, -112 on Barstool Sportsbook. We do see, a couple books all around the same one. Sharper books, I'm fine that they got this at +107. Look, I don't trust sharper books. They had the under. They had our under even more juiced yesterday, and you see how that one turned out. But today, we got on the mound for the Rangers, a guy by the name of Glenn Otto. Look, Glenn Otto's going to walk a lot of guys. That's his specialty. But you look at Oakland, only third fewest walks in the MLB. Not a team that's going to walk a whole lot. And we do look at Otto, 3-1 on no run first innings over the last 4 games. So he's been pretty solid. He's dialed it in, only 6-5 on the year, but dialed it in a little bit. Now, Oakland is 14th in first inning runs. So, they're a troll team. This is what they do. They troll and get a run in the first inning every now and then. But I don't see them getting it done today. You look at yesterday, 18 runs scored. None came in the first inning. So I think Otto can get me those first 3 outs. What about that next guy, Logan?
Yeah, James Caprillion. I think we bet a NRFI with him somewhat recently. He's been great on no-run first innings. 11-2 on no-run first innings this year. First time facing through the order. He's really good. Caprillion did NRFI versus Texas, though. But, I have to mention, he has hit 4 straight NRFIs. He's really dialed it back in. And I think this is a revenge NRFI for Caprillion. He'll be sharp against the Texas, first half of the order. Texas only 25th in first inning runs. I believe Texas is one of those teams I categorize as better on paper than they are in real life because, really they sometimes are quick 3 outs. Fingers crossed today, right? And Caprillion allows only a 159 batting average his first time through the order. That's a really compelling stat because some of these pitchers, the best ones at the no-run first inning portion are the ones that just first through the lineup, you got hitters guessing. Well, Caprillion so far on the year has hitters guessing. They're not really able to touch him. And as long as he doesn't put up any garbage walks or anything, we'll be good. No home runs today. I'm speaking into existence. The over-under only set to 8.5 despite scoring 18 runs, as you mentioned, Austin. So fireworks yesterday. Hopefully today's like a 2-1 type ball game. I would absolutely love that for NRFI Nation.
Yeah, NRFI Nation, we're going to climb back. We're going to get back into the winning column, waving these flags. As always, if you listen all the way to the end, we're going to tell you our parlay of the day. Yesterday was brutal. If you made our parlays a little bit more alternate run line, you would have cashed, as we had Padres -1.5 and Athletics +1.5, both either winning by 1 or losing by 2. But today we don't need any covers. Just going Red Sox and Twins, both to win today. We do like that. Obviously, you can read up our full write-up on Odds Jam. It should be the top link in the description. And also, you can go check out, they also have a new mobile app if you want to go check that out. Pretty cool. It saved me a lot of time this morning, although I just wanted to bet Ryan, if we're being honest. But those are our 3 picks of the day. We appreciate you guys, as always. That's our parlay of the day. PrizePicks Parlay will be in the pinned comment section down below. Thank you guys, as always. Manage that bankroll. Don't try to chase your losses today. We'll never win unless you want to chase on the Astros. Then we'll allow it. But we appreciate you guys, as always. Austin, Logan, catch you in the next one.